Hi, this is Josh Roberts. And question for today is how has Wayfair updated their retail pricing and wholesale pricing strategy over the last 18 months? Josh Roberts with RSG Sales, and RSG Sales is we're experts at how we manage accounts with Wayfair, Overstock, Home Depot, Macy's, and Bed Bath and Beyond. We work specifically with clients in managing those accounts for them and also teaching them how to do it themselves. So, what do I mean by how has Wayfair adjusted their pricing strategy? But before we go there, I do want to talk about pricing for a minute. Pricing at retail and also on e-commerce platforms is one of the most critical variables or elements for success. Only inventory would be more important because you simply can't sell what you don't have. So what do I mean by pricing and understanding pricing? Okay, so it's apples to apples. So when you're comparing your like item versus other like items in the category, if you're priced competitively, then you have a very good opportunity for success. If you're priced too high, then you will have no success. And the reason I bring that up is you would be surprised at how many very, very smart people simply do not understand that concept. So you have to be retail relevant. So the wholesale cost that you put forward for your products in any pricing segment, whether that's high, medium, low, ultra low, it needs to be competitive against like items. If it's not, it won't work. If it is, and if you do the other key things like merchandising, great imagery, lifestyle shots, pretty simple, not that complicated, have the product in stock, then there's a good opportunity for success. The other thing I did want to just cover, because this gets brought up a lot, is that in any pricing segment, if you start at premium to the middle to the low, within each of those segments, the products that have the lowest price point typically are going to sell more units. That's just a reality. Doesn't mean they're the most profitable by any means, but typically lower priced products are going to sell more units. So those are just some things, again, that people struggle with, and I've always found it's better to embrace these things and adjust your strategies accordingly. So specifically, let's talk about Wayfair over the last 18 months. How have they changed? So number one, they've reduced the number of curated events. They focused their promotional strategies much more heavier on major holidays like President's Day, Labor Day, of course, Cyber Week and Black Friday, July 4th, Memorial Day, so on and so forth. That's where they get a lot of traffic. That's where they're asking suppliers to be more aggressive in terms of the discounts that are being provided. And that's a big opportunity to drive sales. Number two, they have learned, and I have seen this firsthand, and I totally agree with it, that 80% of the business comes from the everyday aisle. Just the traffic that they're driving to their categories, that's where they're getting 80% of the sales. So it makes very good sense that given that dynamic, you want to have the best everyday pricing and not so much rely on a high-low promotional strategy type pricing. I can also tell you it's much more efficient because you don't have to spend nearly as much time planning discounts and managing promotional calendars and so on and so forth. Having that best price every day is one of the most aggressive and strongest ways to drive everyday business. So how has the wholesale pricing management changed as a result of this strategy? Well, there's the PSD allowance, premium shelf discount, that everybody would do, whether it was as low as 5% to 20%, that you just apply and supply Wayfair anytime they want to pick your products for promotional events. So now that has pretty much gone away, and so what the ask is, and what many suppliers are doing, is using all or a portion of that PSD allowance to reduce the everyday price, to have the sharpest price point in the everyday aisle, and then also to save some of that reduction. So if you say you were doing 10%, say you had a 10% PSD allowance, and I've had a lot of my clients do this. So what we do is take 5% and reduce the everyday price, and then keep that other 5% in our hip pocket from a promotional standpoint, because you still want to support the major holidays and Way Day and so forth. And the reason you want to do that is because understanding Wayfair's algorithm, driving more traffic to the products, getting more eyes, clicks, conversions, reviews, sales, repeat. That's how you build a good, robust business. Promotional pricing activity is a very, very key marketing tool online. So another quick tip, approving events now takes place in the Accelerant Hub. Another quick tip, for major holiday events, Wayfair will make recommendations of what items they want to promote, and they will make a suggestion on what discount level they want to promote it at. This can be anywhere from 10% to 50%. Yes, 50%. They do suggest those. It's systemic driven, not necessarily people driven. But here's the thing. If you don't go in there and approve or disapprove the discounts and items for these events, then they go forward for major holidays with or without you. So don't learn the hard way. Pay attention to what's going on in the Accelerant Hub and what's going on at the promotional calendar, and maximize your business. So again, Josh Roberts, RSG Sales. Please visit our website, rsgsales.com, and set up a call. We'd love to talk with you and talk about your business and see how we can help each other grow. Thank you so much.